Nancy and Suzanne would have not even seen it. Okay, let's start in standing. Let's bring the feet in Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. Bring your hands behind your neck. You can have your hands like this. You don't really have to need to do the hands like that. Just bring them like flat. Bring them behind. And then we're going to start with the footwork standing. So feel yourself first. Lift your spine up. Move the elbows back, and then start slowly opening the knees to the side. The heels will lift. Your spine stays straight. You're not leaning forward. Then you press your heels down. You firm the outer glutes and bring it back up. I will turn around, bend. We're balancing. We're pressing the heels down. We're firming the outer hips. We're squeezing the inner thighs together. And we go down. Bring it up. We're going to go exhale on the down, inhale on the lift. Exhale on the down, inhale on the lift. And we go for 5 and 6 and 7. Really draw the heels down before you're coming up. 8. Squeeze it. 9. Squeeze it. 10. And squeeze it. We're opening the heels. We're in parallel position. We have the arms like a genie in front, like that. Here as well, the spine stays straight. The knees go straight forward. The heels will lift at one point. Depends on how flexible or tight we are in our Achilles. And go bend, 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 lower down. And obviously, as lower we go, desto more challenge it is. Observe that the knees don't go in, that the knees don't go out. Keep them like pretty parallel to each other. When we come up, the heels go down. Press the heels down. And bring it up. And we go for 5. Press. And 6. Press. Stomach deep and 7. Press. 8. Press. 9. Up. 10. And up. Now bring again the hands now this time to the front like that. And now we're going to lift one leg up. You can either keep it like this so that the heel is just lifted, and then we're going to take more weight on the leg, which is not with the heel lifted, or you can bring it up. Yeah, or you can go to the wall. But if you don't want to go, just keep the the heel elevated, and you bring more weight on the other leg. Yeah, whatever works for you. And we go down. Bring it up, really like go into the Achilles, really bend in the standing leg. Now, wherever you are, if you're here or with the foot down, but stay light on the bent leg. Last one. And bring the arms down for a moment. Be switching. Yeah, either here or here, whatever works. And we go bend. Yeah, on one side, the Achilles might be tighter. For me, it is, for example, that way. I had an accident as a child. So the side kind of never really recovered fully. And bend. And go bend. And bend. 2 times more. 1 more time. And bring it down. Bring your heels together again, firm the legs, firm the inner thighs, abs in. Bring the arms, think like thick mud, so it's not like loose arms like that. Roll your shoulders back, pull your abs in, and we go. Inhale, 2, really like energetic through like thick air. X, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're finding stability so that we're not going with the body, but the body is firm. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 5, in. And X, we're going to still do it in lying, but we pressing the feet down, we're lifting the chest up, we're energizing, we're warming up, we're getting the blood flow. And exhale, 2 times more. Inhale and exhale. Reach the arms up. Stay lifted, heels are still together, and we're going to curl in ourselves. So the head tilts down, the arms are just standing, you're pulling the stomach in and up. You see, I'm not shifting back with my hips, right? So I'm staying with the hips over my heels, and then you round down. You go as far down as you can without bending the legs. So if you can touch down, you touch down, otherwise stay here, and then pull your stomach muscles in and back to come up. It's about stability. And reach and look up. So if you have a little back bend when we come up. Inhale, exhale, chin down towards the chest, pull your stomach in and up, firm the glutes. Yeah, stability, touch down or stay wherever you can reach, pulling the stomach in, curling back up. Imagine you're like in a tube and you don't have much space to lean forward or to lean back. So you have to fit like a worm into this tube. So you keep it kind of narrow. Pulling the stomach muscles in, reach wherever you can reach, pull your stomach muscles back and then look up, reach back. Last two, inhale, exhale. Stomach deepens, and then bring it back and up. Reach up, reach back. Last one, inhale, exhale, re-rounding down. And then pulling the stomach muscles in and back. And reaching up, circle the arms around. We go wider with our legs, turning them out. And now we reach your arms up. And we do the same thing, just with the legs being spread open. Inhale, exhale, round down. Now stay down, even if you're here, even if you don't reach to the floor, stay down and then start turning the torso and reach over towards one foot. Come back to center, inhale, exhale, reach over to the other side. Come back to center, pull from the stomach in, tailbone under yourself, round yourself up and reach your arms up to the ceiling. And we go, we're diving one more time down, pull in. Now you walk first to the other leg. So the first one is not like the last round. And then come back to center, go to the second leg. And come back to center. Pull your stomach muscles in and round yourself back and up. Bring your arms to the side like a T. Inhale, lift. Turn the torso to one side. Reach the back arm back behind you, the front arm forward. So we're pulling both arms away from each other. You tip the hand down and then you're diving. It's again, you're going into a tube. So really close to the leg. Touch down wherever you can, even if the hand is on the shin bone. And then reach the arm up. Pull the stomach in. And then round yourself back up diagonally. And then come back to a T. Inhale, lift. Turn to the other side. Reach first both arms away from each other. Then you tip the head down, pulling the stomach muscles in. Go down wherever you can reach on the floor or on the shin. Reach the top arm up, pull your stomach muscles in. And then pull back up. And untwist. Bring your feet together. Now, take your belt. Any belt is fine. Parallel feet. Just hold on your belt. Reach your arms up to the sky. So really long fingers here. And then exhale, bring it down just a few times. Inhale, reach up, straight position, stretch the whole sides of the waistline and bring it back down. Last one, inhale, reach up. Now go a little bit wider with your feet today. And we go over to one side and come back to center. Inhale, lift, go up and over to the other side and come back to center. Inhale, lift, exhale, go over. And come back to center. Last one. And come back to center. Bring your arms back and down. Bring your arms back behind you. Join your heels again. Hands facing back. Roll your shoulders back. Pull on the strap. Take a few breaths. Open your chest. Breathe into this area. So instead of breathing from down till up, breathe like outside. Spreading, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Now with that engagement, just turn your palms, lift your chest up, pull your stomach muscles in and pump in 2, 3, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nose breathing, diaphragmatic breathing so that we open and spreading. We're spreading the chest, we're opening the collarbones, we're firming in the back, the shoulder blades. Last one. And exhale. Bring the arms back forward, open your feet again. The feet can be turned out. Reach your arms up, lift really high up, turn your head, turn your torso, pull your waistline to the spine. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn the head, the ribs, the stomach pulls back, and come back to center. One more time. Pull on the strap. Exhale, turn, 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 and come back to center. Last one. Exhale, turn, 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 and come back to center. Bring your arms back and down. All right, let's take the open strap and let's go to the floor. We're going to stretch a little bit the hamstring before we go for the mat. Have already next to your mat your magic circle, your resistance loop band, and I'm going to bring it now more down so that I can do it with you and see you better. Okay. This is a bit low. All right, we're going to start with the hamstring stretch. If you need something for under your head, put something like a little towel or pillow. Right foot up. Keep the leg bent on the left side. Really like feel like you have the support of the strap right now. So even if you have tight hamstrings, try to bring it as perpendicular to the floor as possible. You can bend the leg a little bit to keep the sacrum down. As soon as you like settled and you feel like, oh, that feels actually kind of good because you feel already a little bit kind of a heaviness in the sacrum and a stretch in the back, start pointing and flexing a few times, loosening up the ankle a little bit more. Yeah, just like that, a few times. And then stretch your leg out. Bring your hand high up. Open the leg to the side. That's it. Spread yourself. Open even the left leg more to the left so that you have more support. Yeah, really spread yourself wide, like a starfish, like wide everything. And then bring it back to center. We do it a little bit dynamic today. We take the other hand, we cross over. See that you can still kind of keep the back of the sacrum down. Don't force it, so it can come a little bit up, but try to resist it coming up at least. And then breathe here for a moment. And then again, we take it into the right hand, open up again like a starfish in all directions so that the inside of the leg is opening. And bring it back to center. And cross it one more over. And bring it back to center. Hold on both sides of the strap. Bend the thigh towards your chest. Observe that my calf and my foot are still perpendicular to the floor, so they are not here like that down. They are still like it's like I would it's like a little squat position with one leg. So my foot is still up, and then from here I'm stretching up straight and bending again the thigh towards the chest. Timmy, watch out that the foot doesn't end up here. So you keep the foot. Don't think about the foot at all. The foot is just pressing up to the ceiling, and then you're bending the thigh down like that, just the thigh, so that we get the stretch in the hip and the groin area. Yeah, even more. Bring the heel really up to me. Bring the heel up to the ceiling, like really to the ceiling. Instead of being here and doing this, you see like this. Keep it up and just think about the thigh, just the thigh in, thigh out. Thigh in, yeah, but not the foot. The foot shouldn't move at all. The foot stays up here. Push it out and then bend the thigh back in. Push it out. Yeah, so keep the foot up. Yeah, and then bring your, yes, without getting the foot down. Last one. And just thigh in. Switch legs. The right leg is bent, the left leg stays up. Feel for a moment that the sacrum is down in case you have to bend the knee a little bit. And then as soon as you have it, then point and flex. Point and flex. Let the ankle move a little bit so that you get the calf to stretch. Now, from here, stretch your right leg out. Hold on with your left hand, open up like a starfish to the other side. The right leg can move even more over to the right so that you can have more stability on that side. And a couple of breaths. Everyone, watch out. So the foot is pretty high up. We don't want to let it go too far down below our hips. So even if we bend a little bit, keep it as high up towards your left shoulder. Yeah, keep the foot as high up as you can. Yes, better. And then bring it back to center, and let's go cross over, open the arm to the other side. Resist with the left hip going down. A few breaths here. And come back again, open up. Yeah, keep the foot coming higher than the hip. And one more time, crossing over. And bring it back and up. Hold both sides of the strap. And again, bend the thigh into your chest. Don't let the foot go down. Keep the foot straight up. It's like you're pushing the ceiling away, and you're still pushing the ceiling away while the thigh bends in. And push the ceiling away, and then you're just bending the thigh into your chest. Push the heeling away. Let the foot be really high up. And bend in the thigh. Really bend in the groin. So we're not bending in the knee. We're bending in the groin area and the hips so that we get this to open. 2 more. And bend it in. Yes, better. One more time. And bend it in. Bring both legs in. We're going to do a couple of frogs before we add the magic circle. Elbows down. Spread the collarbones, roll the outer corners of the shoulders down towards the floor. It's about the stability that when our legs go out, that the lower back doesn't lift from the floor. So on an inhalation, stretch out. Keep the abs pulling in. On an exhalation, bend it back and in. And go. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bend it back and in. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bend it back in. Valerie, you can go a little bit lower. So challenge yourself. Don't go too high. Just go a little bit on a diagonal and go. Stomach deepens. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bend in. That's it. Oh, I'm just like realizing I was saying the whole time Timmy before, but it's actually Jackie. Now I see. Let's go. Inhale and exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch it out. Yes, elbows down. And really feel, don't let anything lift when your legs going up. Yeah, so in case everything moves, like you feel like your sacrum moving or your lower back, then go a little bit higher with your legs. 3 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. 1 more time. And bend. All right, let's take the bend away. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms. Yeah, shake the legs a little bit out for a moment. And we're going to take our magic circle. Take the magic circle right away in between your ankles and hold first the hands behind the knees. Yeah, so that you help yourself. Elbows are down, you're holding the legs. There's a very gentle press into the circle, not really strong yet, but strong enough that you don't lose it. Then when you look into the circle, I want that you see that your knees are wider and the ankles are narrower. It should feel like your back of the sacrum is heavy and that your sit bones are spreading outwards. That's how it should feel like, so that there's like an openness. Now, from here, you curl yourself up. You bring your hands behind your neck. You can rest the head into your hands and bring it down anytime you want. And then from here, inhale, stretch your legs out. Squeeze into the circle, especially when you're with the legs out. On an exhalation, bend the thighs back in. Yeah. Jackie, bring your hands under your hips. Bring the hands here. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, stretch it out, and you can keep the head down, obviously, the whole time. You can also lift it up for 2 times and then bring it down again for 2 times. Inhale, stretch it out. Wherever you are, feel if it's not working for you with the hands behind, just hands behind the sacrum. And we go for 5, pull back in, 6, stomach in, pull back in, 7, pull back in, 8, pull back in, stomach deepens, 9, pull back in, last one, 10, and pull back in. Bring your feet down, bring your arms on the side, let the circle just drop down to the floor, and now your heels are gonna squeeze into the circle. Toes are a little bit open, you bring your heels a little bit closer together, the arms on the side. If you have something under your head, remove that to the side so that you don't have anything. The knees are wider than the ankles. Firm the buttock, lift your hips up. pelvic lift with the knees wide, and you can even walk your feet a little bit more in towards each other. Now, let me see. Megan, feet more under the knees. Jackie, feet more under the knees. Yep. Valerie, feet more under the knees. So yeah, so bring the circle. Yeah, there we go. And then just let's meet up again and hold it up. And then just feel the toes are turning out. You should feel your glute medius, which are like the little muscles on the bottom of your buttocks. Really firm them up and pull your stomach in and hold it for another 5, another 4, 3, abs to the spine. And then on an exhalation, abdominals to the spine and melt down from the top, middle, and the lower part. And then release, that means the knees are opening wider. The feet can even curl a little bit to the side. So we're losing the grip a little bit on the circle. Again, feet press down into the floor. Knees stay wider than the feet. Firm the buttock and curl up. Keep firming in and just hold it. Press your feet more into the circle. Firm the buttocks more in and stomach deepens towards the spine. Hold it, hold it, hold it. On an exhalation, upper, middle, lower, and bend it in. Open the knees wider, let them just open in the groin area, stretch a little bit. Last one. Press the feet down, firm the buttock muscles in and lift it up. Open the front of the thighs, from the bottom, from the glutes. The hamstrings are working here right now. The abs are deepening in towards the spine. The collarbones are open, the arms are pressing down. And keep the glutes engaged when you roll back down. As soon as you're down, keep the stomach engaged, bring the circle back to up, and then adjust it again that it's in between your ankles. Now flex your feet really strongly. You can hold the circle. So before we start the exercise, we can hold. Again, on this, you can choose. You can either bring the hands behind your neck or you bring your hands under the buttocks, whatever works for your back and your legs better. From here, push through the heels, squeeze into the circle. Inhale, 1, exhale, bend. 2, exhale, bend. 3, stomach deepens, pull it in. You look down into your belly button, and when the head is down, long neck. Push really, like even when you're bending the knees, and keep pressing through the heels. Yes, good. Squeeze into the circle, especially when the legs are out. Last 4, stomach in. 3, pull it in. 2, pull it in. One more time, pull it back and in. Take the circle, put your feet inside, hold it. So we take a little break here. But a break with a stretch for the hamstring. So you're holding the circle, the feet are in the circle. Take it in your hands, Jackie. Yep, that's it. And stretch it up. Good. Bend the knees towards your armpits. Pull into the circle. And stick your tailbone and your sit bones out so that we get a little bit the inner thigh and the groins here again. All right, and then let's bring the circle back in between your inner thighs. On the ankle, we're going to go for the 100. You can choose. You can stretch your legs out for the full 100. You can do 50 long and 50 bend or the whole time bend. So it's your choice. You can switch around between. You can have the head down or in the original version, head up. And we're going to start now. Squeeze the circle wherever you are. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 4, 5. X 2, 3, 4, 5. In. At any times when you feel that you're losing your legs, bend them. If you feel that your neck gets tired, bring it down. Keep the abs engaged and breathe through the nose. And we go for 5. Exhale, squeeze into the circle. When you have bent legs, keep the knees wider than the ankles. And last 4, exhale. And 3, exhale. Stomach in, 2. Exhale, one more time. And exhale, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it here. Bend the knees a little bit and curl a little bit higher. When the head is down, bring it up now for a couple of inches and hold it for 5. Stomach deepens for 4, for 3, for 2, and stomach deepens, bend it back and in. Put the circle on the side, roll over, come up to sitting. Circle comes in between your inner thighs, like that. Walk your feet further out. The feet can be either flat or flexed. whatever works for you. The hands come behind the knee. And you can walk your feet a little bit narrower in. So again, the shape is a little bit like that, you see? That the knees are wider and the feet can be a little bit closer together. Megan, don't squeeze for dear life that you're tightening too much up here. So keep it loose first. Firm the buttocks, stomach deepens, and now squeeze in when you're growing tall. Hold that squeeze, look down, pull your abs in and round back until your arms are straight. Hold it, the arms are of course light, but we're holding it, shoulders down, and then squeeze a little bit more into the circle, but pull your abs in while you're squeezing. So it's not from the inner thigh, it's really the abs in and the outer hip. And then stomach deepens, bring it back and up. Release the circle a little bit so that you don't squeeze when you're up, so the knees are loose. And again, hold the hands behind the knees, inhale, lift. Now firm the seat, pull your stomach and squeeze into the circle. Keep the circle squeezed and go down until your arms are straight. Hold it here. Squeeze it a little bit more from the stomach pulling in, and then on an exhalation, come back up. And then loosen up again the circle so that you have a little moment of break from the muscles. And again, firm the seat, lift up tall, stomach in, squeeze, curl. Hold it here, pull your stomach and squeeze a little bit deeper into the circle. And then pulling the stomach muscles in and come back up. Release the circle a little bit. Last one. Inhale, lift. Firm the stomach, squeeze into the circle, curl back. Hold it, shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze a little bit deeper by pulling the stomach muscles deeper. And then stomach deepens and bring it back and up. Now let's stretch the legs to have a break from the bent leg position and take the circle in front. When we take the circle in front, we're plugging our shoulders back and we're lifting the elbows a little bit up. Now, same action here, pulling the stomach in, exhale, squeeze into the circle. So press with your arms into the circle. And now with the arms being long, we're curling again a couple of inches back. Lengthen the legs. Imagine somebody's pulling them away from you. Squeeze the legs tight together, hold it. Pulling the stomach in and bring it back up. When you come up, reach your arms up, stretch your back. And we go again, forward, connect your shoulders, exhale, stomach deepens, squeeze into the circle, curl, go a couple of inches back, stretch your legs like somebody's sitting on your thighs. Pull the abs in, exhale and bring it back up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Now on the next one, we're going down. Bring your arms forward, we go slow. Think somebody's pulling your legs, squeeze 1 inch down. Shoulders down, really press into the circle from the stomach. Next inch down. Next inch down, go slow. Lengthen the legs, make them heavy. Stomach deepens, lower, 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 and release down. Stretch the arms back behind you. Don't let go of the abdominals. Now bring the arms up. Lift the head up, look into your belly button. Don't rush, don't push yourself. Press into the circle through the abs and slowly come up. Yes, Valerie, very good. Drop the head down. That was an improvement. Stomach deepens, arms forward, not up. And exhale, slowly roll down. Squeeze the legs together, squeeze them together, squeeze them together. Roll back, go slowly. The down part teaches the up part. It's better the down going down is, and the slower you can do it, desto easier the coming up will be. And as heavier and long you keep your legs, desto easier it's going to be to come up. So think somebody's pulling them out of your hip. Go, arms up, head up. Inhale, exhale, tighten the stomach muscle, come slowly up, drop the head down and stretch over your legs. Keep the stomach engaging in and up so that you're not just going down and forward. And go slowly down. Connect your shoulder girdle with your abs. Go slowly, 1 inch. Then the next one. Then the next one. Now, Valerie, stretch your legs more. Come on, lengthen the legs and make them heavy like somebody's sitting on your thighs. Yes, good. Nice, everyone. Beautiful. Last one up and go. Arms up, head up, inhale, exhale, slow, lengthen the legs, stomach deepens. Good, drop the head down. Pull the stomach muscles in and then slowly, slowly going down. Really slow down. It's your last one going down. Slow down. Lengthen the legs like somebody's pulling your ankles out of your hips. And exhale, release. Beautiful, everyone. That looks great. Yay. Really good work. Okay. We're gonna go into pelvic lift. So take the magic circle in between your inner thighs. If you have something under your head, take it out. And arms on the side. Walk your feet a little bit in. Squeeze into the circle right away from the buttock and lift up. Lift the circle in between your inner thighs. Walk again your feet under your knees. Many of you are here somewhere. So walk the feet under. Lift the hips, buttocks higher. And pulling your abs. Then observe also, is the rib cage puffing out? Can you soften the rib cage and rather go from your buttocks up? And then one by one, tightening the stomach from the front, rolling down. When we down with the sacrum, open the knees a little bit. And again, firm from the buttocks, stomach, and squeeze into the circle, curl up. Curl, 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 curl. Firming the buttock muscles in, pulling the stomach muscles in. And exhale, tightening and lowering back and down. Open the legs again a little bit. Last one, firming the buttocks, stomach in, firm it up. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And stomach deepens and exhale, lower back and down. Take the circle in your hand. Plug the shoulder girdle in. Walk your feet now away from under the knees again, so you have a little bit bigger angle. Open your feet hip distance. Bend the right knee in. Stretch it up, either straight up or on an angle in the front. Turn the leg out. Small circles. Now it's a little bit harder when the circle is in your hand in terms of stability. So you have to get maybe the circles a little bit smaller. 2 more. And then reverse it. Open up 1, stomach in, open up 2. Press into the circle, keep the abs engaged. 2 more. Last one. Bend the knee in, put the knee into the circle or the circle around the knee and pull the knee in towards your chest of the circle. So we stretch the front of the thigh, the groin area. And then bring your foot to meet the other foot, but still with a little bit space in between. Bend the left leg in, abs in, press into the circle, leg either diagonally or high up, and we go crossing over. Your right foot presses, your right hip is engaged, your stomach on the left side works. Yeah, and you're holding stability through the circle, being engaged with the stomach. Reverse it, open up, cross, stomach in, open up, cross, open up, cross. 2 more, open up, cross. 1 more time. Bend the knee, put the circle around, pull this knee in towards your chest. All right, feet together, knees together. The knees stay bent. Lift your head up, exhale, and see if you can come up. Otherwise, stretch your legs and come up with straight legs. Yeah. All right, for rolling like a ball, circle in between your ankles. Yeah, like this position, knees wider, ankles closer. First thing, hands behind your knees. Lift the heels up without this kind of pushing position. So you look down, you round back a little bit, you pick up your legs. And then start rocking. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. Balance. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. Balance. Knees wider than the ankles. Look always down because it's a round position. It's going to help you to keep the upper back round. Yes, good, much better. Last one. Okay, bring your feet down. Yeah, since that looks pretty easy, go for the next step. Challenge yourself. If it doesn't work out, just play with it. So we were with the hands behind the knees, grab as low as you can. So it could be here or it could be here. And then do the same thing. Pull the stomach back, pick up your legs and see if you can keep the hands here. And then rock back, come back up. Just play with it. Squeeze into the circle, balance. Good. Head down, looking all the time down. Knees wider than the ankles. Knees wider than the ankles. Inhale, roll back. Jackie, try to pull the ankles towards your seat. Yeah, don't let them rock up. Don't let them kick out. I know that's like a little bit harder. And then last one, roll back and come up. Good. Stomach series, let's do it with the resistance loop band or like make a little loop in your resistance band. I do like it a little bit more. And maybe we can use the circle as well. Yes, let's do that today with the circle and the band again. So circle is going to stay between the arms and just feel on an exhalation, stomach to the spine and press into the circle. Hold the circle engaged the whole exercise through. Bend both knees into your chest. The head can stay down or you curl up. And then one leg stretches into the bend, the other one reaches away off the bend. And we're switching. So it's like basically the knees go under your circle, in and out. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, head can go down in between anytime. And we go in and in, exhale. Jackie, look at me. Try not to make like this. Yeah, really move your thigh in, thigh in, thigh in. So don't think about the feet. Don't think about the bending of the knee. Think about the thigh coming in towards you. Yes, better, better. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Bend both knees in with the circle towards your chest. Now, let's go with the double leg stretch. Let's watch one time so that you see we're going to not circle, but just stretch in and out. So we keep the engagement in the circle. You curl up. Inhale, stretch arms and legs away. Exhale, bring the circle above the shin bones like that. Yeah, so we're squeezing into the circle and we're spreading into the bend a little bit. Let's do that. Lift your head up, look into your belly button. Inhale, stretch out. Press into the circle. Exhale, bend in. Inhale, stretch out. Hold it. Exhale, bend everything in. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bend it in. One more time. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring it back in. Head down, bring the circle between your ankles. You're going to spread the bend, obviously. Hold the ankles. And we do it now with the circle in between the ankles. Inhale, stretch out. Now circle the arms to the side. Exhale, bend it back in. Inhale, stretch out. Circle the arms to the side, stomach, and bend it back in. 3, squeeze the circle when it's out. Exhale, circle. 2, circle the arms. Exhale. One more time. And circle, bring it in. Head down, bring the circle around your knees, pull the knees back in. And now bring your arms up to the ceiling, a little bit more towards the forehead. Elbows are wide, plug the shoulders and stomach and press into the circle, both legs up. Curl up from your upper body, look down into your belly button, and then one leg comes in, the other one presses away into the bed. And go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Yeah, head can be down, obviously, chin down. And we go for 5, abs in for 4. Turning the legs a little bit out, loose feet. And 2, and 1. And bend it back and in. Take now the circle back in between your ankles. Feet down for a moment. Lift your hips up. Bring your hands under your hips. The legs can be in a diamond shape, a little bit bent. You're spreading into the bend, you're squeezing into the circle, or completely straight, whatever is available to you. From here, curl your upper body up or keep the head down, and we're squeezing into the circle, lower, 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 pulling the stomach in towards the spine, bringing the legs up to 90. Try not to swing them. Small range, really, even if it's here like that, small range, 2 inches, and then bring it back and up. Yes. Inhale, lower, squeeze into the circle, lower, 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 pulling the stomach in and bring it back and up. Loose toes, no squeezing from flexing of the feet. Use your abdominal muscles, stomach in and bring it up. Last one. And go lower, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep the hands under the buttocks. Bring it back and up and release. Take the circle out for the last one. And we're going to go like this. Take your one leg into 90-degree angle. We're going to curl up the opposite elbow from the oblique, and we go with the knee and the upper body towards the knee, like that. And then we come back to center, but I'm still twisted. I'm still elevated. Exhale, 2. Both are moving. So from the lower abs, we're moving the leg. From the upper abs, we're moving the upper body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we go for 5, and we go for 6, and we go for 7, pull back in 8, stomach in 9, last one 10, and bring it down. Rest for a moment. If you need to roll your head out to side, do so. Bring the opposite leg up, curl up, inhale, exhale, turn. Stomach deepens, exhale, turn. And exhale, turn. Abs in 3 and 4. Stomach in 5. Stomach in 6. And we go for 7 and 8 and 9. Last one and 10. And release. Now, should we do it? Yeah, let's take the band off for a moment. Full version of the crisscross. Do your best. Play around a little bit with it. It's a little bit coordination, but it's not really so difficult. But it might be a little bit kind of, you have to wrap your head around it maybe the first time, when to stretch the legs, when to bend. So follow really my voice. The knees are bent, the hands are behind your neck. Inhale, curl up with the head, and exhale, really deepen the stomach in. Now, stretch your legs out. Inhale, squeeze the circle. Exhale, bend the knees, twist to your right with your upper body only. Inhale, come back to center, stretch your legs, squeeze the circle. Exhale, bend the legs, turn to the other side. Inhale, stretch your legs, come to center. Exhale, twist and turn. Again, Jackie, thighs out and in, not the bending of the knees. Exhale, thighs in.
Thighs aren't working.
Say it again?
I said my thighs aren't working. Intellectually, I know what I need to do, but physically, for some reason.
Yes. I know there's a tightness for you. That's why it feels that way. And go 3 times more. Inhale, stretch out, twist to one side. Inhale, stretch out, twist to the other side. Bend the knees in, Megan, when you're twisting. Yes. Yeah, that's yes. Inhale, stretch, come back to center. Exhale, bend the knees and twist. Inhale, legs to center, in the center. I know, that's the coordination. And then when we're bending, we're twisting. When we're in the center, we have the legs straight. Yes. Finish your last one. Because everybody's a little bit on a different angle. I know this one is a little bit, it was a little bit heavy. But it's just like playtime, kind of, with the circle a little bit, to get to know different movements. Now let's come up to sitting and take the circle so that the rubber is on the bottom and the other rubber is on the top. You're welcome to sit elevated. If you know that you rather this kind of a body, you're welcome to bend the knees, lift a little bit elevated, have the hands here. The legs can be pretty wide. I'm going to go a little bit over so I can widen my legs more. Now, pinch your seat, pull your stomach towards the spine and press down into the circle. The circle should actually give you a feeling that you could lift up and somebody's pulling the crown of the head up. Shoulders are down, stomach is pulled in, you're breathing through the nose, so we're not holding the breath. And then let go. Inhale. On an exhalation, pinch your seat, stomach in, press into the circle. So there are 3 actions happening at the same time. So I'm just going to say action, and then you know, glutes, abs, press, and release. On an exhalation, action. Hold it, pressing the thighs down, pulling the abs deeper, growing tall, and release. Now we're adding the forward movement. So we first do action and press. On the next exhalation, dip the head down, push the top of the circle forward, pull the stomach towards the spine. Pull the stomach in, press down into the circle, build up your spine up, and then let go of the pressure into the circle. Pinch your seat, action. Inhale again, and on an exhalation, dive forward. Dive, pulling the stomach muscles in. And bring it back and up. Last one, action. On the next exhalation, dive down, push the top of the circle forward. And stomach deepens, bring it back in. And release, very nice. All right, I show you the next one. Same position. And we're gonna bring the circle on one side like that, both hands over, and then same thing, pinch your seat, action. On an exhalation, stomach deepens, and you stretching over in a diagonal so that you stretch one side a little bit more than the other, but you don't want to crunch the one which is on the bottom. So still keep elevated on both sides, and pulling the stomach and bring it back and up. Yeah, we stay like that on the side. Pinch your seat, action, exhale, drop the head down and stretch forward. Pulling the stomach in and bring it back and up. One more time. Inhale, lift, press through the heels. Exhale so that the hamstring can stretch at the same time. You're bending forward. Press down into the circle, stomach in and bring it back and up. Circle comes to the other side. This is already a little twist in itself, just being here. Pinch your seat. Inhale, pull your stomach muscles in, drop the head down and exhale, stretch forward. Pulling the stomach muscles back and in and bring it back and up. Pinch your seat. Inhale on an exhalation. Stomach deepen, stretch forward, press down into the circle. Abs in and bring it back and up. Last one. Pinch your seat. Exhale, stretch forward. Abdominal muscles pulling in and bring it back and up. From here, we're putting the circle back in between the ankles. It's like rolling like a ball. Same position, hands behind the knees. Walk your feet a little bit in so that the heels get lighter. Stomach deepens. Roll a little bit back and pick up your feet. The knees are wider than the ankles. Squeeze into the circle and see how far can you stretch the legs up without dropping back. Good, hold it, lift the elbows a little bit up, lift your spine up, so grow tall, think there's like a picture position. Yeah, looks good. Pulling the stomach in, bring the legs back down, but not on the floor, just keep them hovering. Knees are open, squeeze into the circle, pull your stomach in, lift your breastbone closer towards the knees and stretch your legs out, 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 out. And then stomach deepens, bring it back and down, rest for a moment. The next time, like this is stone floor, so I can't really like rock really, but you're gonna come up and then you're gonna rock back and come back up into this position. So instead of rolling like a ball here, you're gonna have the legs extended for the open leg rocker. So let's try that. Pull your stomach in, pick up your legs and stretch them up, squeeze into the circle. Now, chin down, inhale, roll back, long legs. Exhale, come up, find your balance. Squeeze the circle, find your balance, lift your legs up, Valerie. Inhale, roll back. Keep the legs lifted. Reach them up to the ceiling when you're coming up. Reach them up to the ceiling. Yes, yes, yes. Find your balance. Play with it. Play with it. Looks good. Go 3 times more. Inhale, roll back. Pick it up. Go, 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 go. Looks good. Yes, sometimes there's like this little drop. Hold it, hold it. Lift the legs up. Squeeze into the circle. Find your balance. Find your balance. Good. Last one. Inhale, roll back. Make it smaller, Valerie. It's going to help you. Make it smaller range. And then bend the knees down. Good job. Look great. Let's stretch a little bit our inner thighs. Bring your soles of the feet together. Let all the toes go. Open the knees to the side. Help yourself with the hands on the side and lift your spine up. Yeah, spread from the groin area towards the knee. Timmy, watch out that you're not leaning back too much. So go a little bit forward with your hands maybe, because the idea is to bend forward. Yeah, and then to open even more here. Yeah. Drop the head down, look forward. Yeah, keep opening here. The circle we're squeezing a lot, so sometimes it can get a little bit tight. So we want to open that up. And then bring it back to center. All right, we're going to go for push-ups. I'm going to just show you something important. We're going to do the push-ups on the knees. The circle comes below the breastbone, but you can find a position which works for you the best. It can be even a little bit higher up between the, like on the breastbone. Just see what works for you best. Look at my tailbone and the buttocks. So the knees should be behind the hips. First of all, the hands are pretty wide. They're wider than the mat. And then look what I'm going to do with my hips now. I'm bringing the tailbone in. So I'm like tucking it in like that. And then spreading the fingers, not bringing the knuckles down, and slowly the elbows can bend to the side. I'm using the circle to go a little bit lower, pulling the stomach in and slowly pressing up. Watch out that your tailbone is not up to the sky, but you're tucking it under. So go into the position, walk your knees far back. As further the knees are back, desto easier it is. And find first your position. The circle is on your breastbone, a little bit below the breastbone. Hands are pretty wide, maybe even wider than the mat, and spread your fingers. Yeah, tailbone tucks in, pubic bone tucks in. Check where your head is. It should feel like you have an apple under your chin, but with a long neck. And then just play with it. Shoulders away from these. Valerie, your hips are way too far back. You have to bring your knees way far back, behind you. The knees far back. Yes. And now tip forward, tailbone forward. Yeah, more. And make it small range, even 1/2 inch down. Good. And then just do 10 of them in your own time. Go slow, pull your abs in. Tailbone in the whole time. Chest more forward through the arms. Use the circle, the help of the circle. Yes, and make it as small range as you can, but in a good form. Good. When you finish your 10, take a child's pose or a cat pose, whatever works for your knees. Yeah, that's it. Good. Good. Child's pose, cat pose, round your spine. All right. Now we're going to take the circle. We lie down on the stomach. We bring the elbows forward like that. And we having the hands on the side of the circle. First thing, just the feet are like hip distance, all the 10 toes on the floor, so parallel feet. First thing, press into the circle and lift the spine forward. So instead of hanging, like you press in and you grow taller. Pull your stomach away from the floor. Keep the engagement in the forearms pressing down and the hands pressing into the circle the whole time. And then start bending one leg and kick twice to your seat. Tap, tap. Bring it down gently. Left side. Tap, tap. Down. Stomach deepens. Tap, tap. Are you still elevated? Are you still pressing your forearms down? Are you still pressing into the circle? Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And go tap, tap. And tap, tap. 2 sets, stomach in. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. One more time. And release. Bring the circle to the side. Take now the bend. Bring it behind your back, long arms. Join your feet now together. Join the inner thighs together. Roll the outer corners of the shoulders back. Pull the band apart. On an exhalation, move the spine forward. Lift the legs up. Look forward. It's watch out that the neck is not pulling up, right? You still have an apple under your chin, and you move your breastbone forward. You pull on the band. You stretch your legs long. Hold it, hold it, hold it from the buttocks in. And an exhale, release. You are welcome to turn the head to one side to stretch your neck out a little bit. Now again, roll the outer corner shoulders up to the ceiling, turn the forehead towards the floor, and be moving with the spine forward and with the legs away. So you're pulling yourself in 2 directions. Breathing through the nose. On an exhalation, come back down, turn the head to the other side. Last one, roll the outer corner, shoulders back, forehead down. Exhale, move your spine forward, arms back, legs back. Re-spreading in 2 directions, front and back and front and back and front and back. And see, can you come a little bit higher, but with the front and back in your mind. And then exhale and release down. Push one time back, either to child's pose or just to an elevated cat pose like that. Stretch your back out. And we're putting on our resistance loop band above the knees. The circle goes. We don't need it right now. And we go quickly to the side leg series. Come down to lying. Long arm, head on the arm, knees on top of each other, elevated waistline. Hands can be in front, behind the head, on the hip. Find your best position. Lift the leg up, hover over the bottom knee. Lift the leg up, hover, stomach and lift, and hover. Watch out that the top hip is not rolling back, right? We're keeping the hips on top of each other. And we go for 5. Bring it down. 6. Bring it down. 7. Bring it down. 8. Abs to the spine. Waist up. Last one. Hold it. Move your thigh away from the chest. And we go up and lower. Up and lower. Stomach deepens. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Last one, 10. Bend the knee into your chest. Circle 3 times. Big circles. 1. Circle 2. Don't move the hip around. The hip is solid. Reverse. Bring it back and up and in. Back, up and in. One more time. Back and up and in. Knees on top of each other. Come on your forearm. You're welcome to put something under your forearm. So if you have a towel, anything, you can do it. Otherwise, try without. Bring your knees maybe a little bit more down on an angle. Stretch the top leg out. The top leg is in line with the hips, so not in front of the mat, but more towards the back. You're welcome to stay here if your shoulder doesn't like so much, but press down the forearm and lift the oblique muscles up. When that comes good, lift the hip up. You can always adjust a little bit the legs so that you can support with the knee, outer knee, and then lift the hip up. If that comes good, stretch the arm up and pull it up. And if that comes good, lift the leg up. And if that comes good, then you push up. You push up. And you can always take a break, go back to the position before that with the leg down, whatever works for you. Yeah, the leg can be down and stay down, or we go 5 more, 4, yeah, to get stronger in the side plank, which is important. And bring it down, hand down, hips down. So you just train weeks, months in the position you can until at one point it's going to come. All right, other side. Come down to lying, both knees on top of each other. Hand in your favorite position, here, here, or here. Waistline lifted, and we go. And 2. Stomach deepens. 3. Abs pull back to the spine. Waist is lifted from the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up. 10. Move your thigh a little bit away. Stomach deepens, and we go up. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Bend the knee into your chest. Circle it out. 1. Bend and circle out. 2. Stomach in. And 3. Reverse it. We go back, up and forward, back, up and forward, back, up and forward. One more time. Back, up and forward. Bring the knee back and down. We go on the forearm. Move your knees a little bit further back, away from the torso. Stretch the top leg. Bring really the inside of the foot down. Adjust your arm a little bit away from the shoulder, and then see, can you pick yourself up and be here? And you can take a break and go always down from here. If that comes good, arm up. Flex your foot and go up. And if that comes good, start up. 2, 3, small, don't go on the floor, keep it lifted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leg down, arm down, come down. Come on your back. Bring your feet together, arms on the side, spread the band out. Just evenly from both hips. Pulling the stomach muscles back and then bring it back and in. And again, stomach deepens, exhale. It's not a difficult exercise. We're just working now evenly to press into the band in a lying position. So in case something got worked more on one side, that we can even it out a little bit and bring it back and in. Last one, firm the buttock, stomach in, press it out. And then bend it back in. All right. We're going to go for the teaser. We just keep the band on. It's not going to really do much for you, except when you spread a little bit the knees, then you're going to feel it. And it's going to look like that. So the heels together, you spread out the band, the legs will be in tabletop. So watch maybe one time first. Then you stretch the legs a little bit forward. Obviously, the original position is here, but we're going to keep it with bent legs. Lifting the head up, you can hold behind it, or you can try to come up without holding, finding your balance. From the balance, pulling your stomach in, rolling back down, and then you bend the knees, take a little break, and then we start again. We're bringing the legs, arms up. Let's see. So legs come up, spread the band, bring your arms up to the ceiling, and then slowly come up, balance. Spread the knees. Yeah, help yourself with the hands behind the knees. Come up to balance. Help yourself. Yeah, rock yourself up. Heels together, knees apart. Heels together. Use the band a little bit there. Then let go of the hands. Yeah, be here, pulling your stomach away from the knees. Roll yourself slowly down and bend the knees into your chest. Second time, arms up to the ceiling. Stretch your legs a little bit forward. Keep the heels together. Heels together, knees apart. And go. Lift your head up. Exhale. When you get stuck, help yourself with your hands a little bit. Find your balance. And again, the rolling down is important because this is where you train the muscles. And slowly come down. And bend the knees back in. Timmy, start from the top. Start here. So you're gonna be here. Pick up your legs, hold them. We did this position already a few times today. Then just bring the arms forward and just hold it here, and then just roll down. Everybody else, go from the bottom, except you want to do the top version. Stretch your legs out. Yes, good, 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 good. Slowly down to me. Yes, and then slowly down, everybody. Good, and bend the knees in. Take the band off. Last final twist, arms to the side. Bring the legs to one direction. Turn the head to the other direction. Stretch the side out. And come back to center. Other side. And come back to center. Roll over quickly on hands and fours. We're going to do one more stretch for here because there's tightness going on for pretty much everyone. Bring one foot forward, bring one knee back. Yeah, and then just frame your foot with your hands and lean forward. Firm the buttock, lean forward. Push into the floor with the front leg extend, and then lean forward. Yeah, stretch the front thigh. That's a runner stretch. And then press it back. And then bend forward. One more time, stretch it back. And then bend forward. Let's switch sides. Other foot forward, frame your foot. Lean forward so that you get the thigh to open up. And then push into the front foot, extend. And then bend and go forward. And again, push into the front foot, extend. And then bend and go forward. Stretch the front of the thigh. And stomach deep bend, extend. And then bend and go forward. Okay, and release. Okay, come to any comfortable seated position. Lift your spine, bring your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes for a brief moment. Feel your body for a moment, any comfortable seated position. And then on an exhalation, you bow your head down. And thank yourself for your practice. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking time for your body. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Done for today.
Thank you.
Good work.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you.
You're welcome.